Ghost of Yotei, the widely anticipated sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, is finally here. You will take on the role of Atsu, who is hunting down the Yotei 6. 16 years later, she's out riding for revenge. But how does Ghost of Yotei stack up against Ghost of Tsushima? And as a game as a whole? Well, this is your 6Q review. Do you need to play Ghost of Tsushima to play Ghost of Yotei? No, but if you have, there are some Easter eggs that will reward you.
The snake.
As a sequel, you might wonder what are the best improvements Yotei might make over Tsushima. So, in Tsushima you played as Jin Sakai, and as a samurai you took on stances. You're just using your katana and your bow essentially, with a lot of quickfire weapons. The quickfire weapons do return in this game, however they've replaced the stances with different weapons. This is a lot more fun, it just feels different, and it always keeps the combat extremely engaging.
The Oni.
Next up, side quests are always tied into like Atsu's character or the Yotei 6 and their crimes against humanity. So it's always feeding back into the central narrative in some way, and I think that really works well. The world itself is also densely packed with side quests and little adventures for you to take on. The Yotei 6 themselves have a lot of mythology behind them, which I think is really cool. They don't come across as like people, they are scary monsters that you as the Onryo can only take on. That being said, the Onryo feels a lot more fleshed out as an actual like Japanese mythological being versus the ghost, which was just a vague idea that they played with. Another thing that I think they've done really well is the card system in the game. So as you track different quests, you learn more information about the Yotei 6, gaining insight into their like actual locations, their weapons, weaknesses, points of interest, and I think that makes it a lot more engaging as a world as well.
The Kitsune.
You might want to know like what's the vibe of Yotei if you compare it to Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to use some movies here where Tsushima is based on classic films such as Yojimbo and Seven Samurai. Ghost of Yotei is closer to something like Kill Bill, The Crow, even John Wick or 47 Ronin. You know, it's a classic revenge tale. You are out there to right some wrongs for yourself, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do.
The spider.
As an open world game, how does it prevent itself from falling into that trap of just checklisty quests? Well, Yotei does this actually pretty well. So traversal feels more organic and rewarding, and what I mean by this is they've included something called Spyglass, which allows you to like track different locations on the map. So if you see it in the distance, you can see like a pile of smoke or like a temple in the distance. You can go there, you can go investigate, and I think there's always something that you want to investigate, like that's within that eye shot. Another thing that they do is that NPCs, enemies, or like just the random NPCs will always offer some kind of insight into the main quest line, and I think that's what it does really well. Everything you do, side quest or main quest or whatever, everything is always feeding back into like your journey, and I think that reward is always great. The other thing it does really well, it doesn't tell you like which way to play. You like, they drop you off and they just like, go hunt the Yotei 6. Tell what you must. Another thing that I really enjoy about it is that there is no set approach to the game. So you can just go and explore, and it's really all up to you how you want to approach the game. Do you want to get all the weapons first? Do you want to hunt bounties for like 20 hours? Do you want to get cool armor? Or you just want to hunt down the Yotei 6 in that way? It never tells you how to play the game. It's all on you.
The dragon.
You might wonder how much time this game is going to consume. Now, just as an example, I played 20 hours of this game and I've only beaten one of the Yotei 6. and he's the tutorial boss. So that actually speaks volumes to the game, because it means, yeah, I'm just enjoying the world.
Lord Saito.
Finally, how do I rate the different aspects of this game? So for music, I'll give that 9 out of 10. Coolness of the main character, yeah, she can get a 9 out of 10, solid. Combat is a 9 as well. It's just fun. Combat is just fun. It's just about order farming. And exploration, also easy 9. Easy 9. I highly rate going to play Ghost of Yotei. It's fun, it's accessible. If you like Tsushima, you're gonna enjoy this. So tell me your thoughts on Ghost of Yotei. Do you enjoy it? Do you agree? Don't you? Let me know.